Hello. Welcome, everyone.
We're not there yet. There you go. Okay, we should be live.
Oh, hello. Welcome, everyone.
Kia ora. Wait for a few. We'll start it off at 7 o'clock. Do you like the background?
That is quite a cool background you've got there.
Thank you.
I quite like that.
Look at that. 6 people watching already, Matt.
Awesome. 18 more people. Well, 74 more to go.
Okay, you look like Doctor Who cosplayers. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment because I'm a massive fan of Doctor Who.
Who's Doctor Who?
Both of us, apparently.
Oh. I think...
Oh, so Angus. So, welcome the people who are currently here to Terrell High School Quarantine Quiz Night. Oh, I just got to close the door. Hold on.
Or as the advertising said, THS Quarantine Quiz Night.
Yeah, welcome to the Quarantine Quiz Night. So, we'll be kicking off the actual quiz night just after 7 when the questions will start coming out.
And hopefully you've all got an email this afternoon from Angus. He should have let you know what links to go to, the Microsoft forms, and you can enter in all the details there.
Yep. Which should be good. So just chill out for 5 minutes. Have a glass of water while you're waiting. Cranberry juice in my case.
Tasty.
Oh, look, we're getting lots of comments already. Kia ora, Ben. Hey, Case. Hey, Case. Max. Hello, Carla. Welcome to the stream. Yanni and Lauren, Amy and Piper Berryman, helping us out lots. They will be your score markers for this afternoon, and we look forward to seeing how well the scores turn out. Pop us a hello in the chat down below, maybe other side, that way. And, yeah, got 45 people watching at the moment, which is
awesome.
Good. So we'll be getting there slowly. And at about 7:05, the quiz shall begin. Hi, Kate. Hi, Sam. Hi, Cameron. Oh, look, even my mum's on here. Love to see it.
Good stuff. What's the time? 7:55.
It is 5 to 7. So another 10 minutes roundabout. Wait for... yeah, we're actually getting there. We've got 46 viewers at the moment. Izumi. Hello, William. Welcome. We're very excited for tonight. Should be a good one.
Our leaders came up with some awesome questions for us. We've got 10 categories. Each has got 5 questions. Yep. So we took the work to do this. Welcome to the live stream, James. You're famous.
Should be a good time. So, Matt, how are you doing in quarantine at the moment? What are you doing to keep busy, mate?
I'm loving it. I'm keeping running. On Tuesday.
Nice.
I ran 168 times around my back garden.
Wow. You know, that doesn't actually surprise me at all. Not at all.
Yeah. I think I might have been a bit crazy, but crazy's good. It's a time for crazy, I think.
Oh, definitely. Did you end up running a marathon?
No, a half marathon.
Oh, a half marathon.
Yeah, I know. Slacking
You
off.
know what? At least you're doing more than me. I just kind of chill out all day. Schoolwork, of course. I do lots of schoolwork.
Schoolwork. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Now the online classes have started. Make sure everyone's, popping into those. They are doing the role, and you don't want to email from... Oh, no. Looks like we're getting lots of pogs in the chat. Thanks, guys.
Aping at PG.
Hold on. Hey, guys, having issues with the Microsoft Forms. So the Microsoft Forms will not be opening just yet. They go live at 7 o'clock, the first 5 forms. So we're actually just waiting off, just as to not kind of give any answers away. I hope that answers your question. Should be good quite soon. Good to go. So yeah, in the chat, tell us what you guys are doing with your free time at the moment in isolation. Matt just has been telling us that he likes to go on runs. Me and my mum take the dogs for a walk lots. Shout out to the mods. Great idea, guys. Thank you, Robin. Much appreciated. Just here to give everyone a good night, hopefully. That's the plan.
If all the technology works,
yep.
It'll be a good night.
We are relying. 69 viewers at the moment. Good to see. Good to see. 72.
Nearly at the magic 80 number.
Oh, thanks. Anthony Miller popping on. Love it. Charlie, kia ora. No worry, Nikki. We love to, give you guys something to do. Well, my mum's pointing out that we take our dogs for short walks. She's not wrong, but, a walk is a walk.
A walk is a walk.
She takes them... Nero Lee is doing loads of baking and eating the baking. Now that is a top-notch way to do it.
Where she's really smart.
Yeah. Looking forward to this. Thanks, Anna. Much appreciated. So are we.
Right. I think 5 minutes till start time.
Oh, Dexter's just paid a visit. Hold on. Everyone, say hello to Dexter. Opening the door. Love you, mate. There we go. Silky smooth 5 FPS. Yeah, yes, I know. We're not using the best technology, so just bear with us on this one. And Matt has some risky Wi-Fi.
It should be less risky today, but it can be quite risky.
We've forgotten our name. Think it's lockdown something. Matt, do you think you could... Nikki Knowles has said that they've forgotten their team name. Duane has it. He thinks it's lockdown something.
Okay, I'll see if I can have a look for you, Nikki.
Binge watching The Office. Same. Honestly, I'm loving that show at the moment. I'm on season 7. Just finished episode 3 last night. It is a banger. Love it. Well, it's the first time I've watched it, mate. I've never watched The Office before. Which I know, please don't hate me.
How many seasons are there, Angus?
Can the dog stay? Sorry, I wish he could, but he'll want to go out in about 5 minutes, and then he'll come back in, and then go back out, and I wish he's a beauty, that's for sure. 5 minutes to go, everyone.
I think your mum's forgotten your team name as well, Angus.
Oh, she has. I don't even know their team name. Hi, Claudia. Just been doing assessment work and a bit of music practice. Love to see it. Good on you. Lots of music. Mum can't remember. They can't remember their name. Brilliant.
Right. Anyone else?
Gotten team names?
I'm trying to do the figuring out, but bear with.
Okay, guys. When the actual quiz starts, we're just going to need some space in case there's questions and maybe not so many pogs, if that's all right. Should be a good one. Sam Williams. I just got a message from Sam Williams saying this is brilliant. Thanks, Sam. Much appreciated. We hope that everyone has a good night along with us.
It's going to be great.
How's my bio-internal going?
Look to it.
My bio-internal is going absolutely swell. Due on the 22nd of April, Osmo regulation. If anyone knows anything about it, be sure to
Yeah, you can let me know about that one as well. Osmo regulation, it will be helpful. Right.
3 minutes, boys and ladies and gents. 101 viewers. That's more viewers than the amount of teams signed up, which is what we love to see. Any way we can give you guys a good night, just something to enjoy, way to relax during this time. Can you tell everyone to stop saying pog? Yeah, guys, I think the joke's kind of gone a bit old now.
All right.
Hi, Robin. Good to see you. Josh Shear. How are you, mate? Maybe red. No, it isn't. Sorry. Right, we're going to kick off just soon.
Nikki, if you're watching this, if you could just send me an email with what email you signed up with, that will help me. Or just put it in the chat.
Bryce, I am going to look into that just really quickly. Although, no, it doesn't seem like I can change that. Yeah, okay, guys. Pog was funny for a little while, but it's getting kind of old now.
Alright.
Yeah, Bryce, we're appointing you as chat moderator.
Sounds like a smart idea.
So yeah, remember to, in the chat, update us with what you guys have been doing in isolation, Me and Matt just been talking about our daily exercise. Meanwhile, I've got lots of mates back from uni, so we've been playing lots of video games together, which has been nice for me.
Video games. That's smart.
Yeah. Always helps. Binge watching lots of series. I just finished Altered Carbon.
Oh, what's
Amelia
that?
says that they've been playing lots of games like Monopoly. Well, as much as the Family Destroyer it may be, it is a fun one. Yeah, righto. Getting to it. Oh, Matt Bruff's here.
Nikki, your name, our team name is Lockdown Blues.
Lockdown Blues. Anna Berryman, maybe I am old, but what's up with the POG? I don't really understand the POG either. I'm currently trying to figure out how to ban it from the chat, but I have no idea. Unfortunately, neither me or Matt are techno geniuses.
Jacob's been doing lots of gardening, which is great.
Oh, good on him. Oh no, what have I done? There we go. Perfect. So, should we kick it off, Matt?
Let's kick it off. Why don't you introduce it?
Okay. Welcome, everyone, far and wide, to the Taradale High School Quarantine Quiz Night. Oh, damn it. It's quarantine, but the poster said quarantine. Quarantine. Thanks, Matt. Welcome, everyone. Tonight we are having our quiz night for Taradale High School. Just a way to entertain you guys while you're at home, bored, Tonight, I will be co-hosting this. I'm Angus Kelsey, and I'm co-hosting with...
Hi, I'm Matt Adams. I'm here to do a little bit of a health and safety briefing. So if you need to access the toilet, it's probably down your own corridor. In case of a fire, earthquake, what else could happen? Tornado. Please find your way to either the nearest exit, which is probably your front or your back door, or hide under a table.
Good idea.
The bar tonight may or may not be open, serving non-alcoholic beverages. Depends how kind your parents are. And, just hoping you're all doing well in lockdown. This is a weird time, but we thought we'd provide a little bit of entertainment tonight to help get you through it. And hopefully you all can enjoy a fun night of quizzing. We've had an amazing number of entries. We were shocked. We've had, I think, 80 or 81
teams
entering, which we were blown away by. So thank you, guys.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a test, but thank you.
James Leon is asking, how long does the quiz go for? So we are expecting this quiz to probably run on just for an hour or over, probably just over an hour. We've got 50 questions lined up for you guys total, but the technical side of it will probably be the more time-consuming side of it. So to do a rundown for it, what we'll do is we shall say, this is the next section, open up your emails. You will have been sent a link to a form, and it'll just say, enter your team name, put your team name in, and then you go question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5. We will read out the questions. We'll say this is international section question 1, and then we'll say the question, you guys type in the question, and then you just click submit. It's that easy. So as long as you guys have all received the email that we sent out, then should be swell. So if I can ask everyone to go onto their emails, the emails that they registered with, and look for section 1, which will be the international section.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
So make sure at the start of the form you start off by telling us your team name, because our amazing markers won't be able to mark it unless they know what team you're from.
What was it? Can you not remember? You guys signed up last night. Sorry, my stepdad's coming and asking me what our team name is.
I can have a look, I think, Angus.
Matt is having a look for you. Okay, so yep, if everyone can go on to their emails, and the first bit will say international, and use the link, either highlight it and copy paste it into your search bar, or just click on it. It'll depend on what device you're working on.
Cool. So, assuming...
And once some people, and after you've done it, just pop a thing in the chat saying section 1 ready to go, we're ready to go, something like that. And it should be all good. It says I can't access it. Alicia Buxton, if you need the form, can you just put your email in the chat, please? You may have been an email that we had trouble with sending. It said that there was no address. All good with the forms, boys. Awesome. So the forms weren't actually live until 7 o'clock, so they should be good to go now. Alicia, do you have an email for us to use for you? I will try and send it.
Or Angus, do you want to put the link on the chat?
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. So, in the chat, I will put the link for the first international section, and then we shall get started. Ready?
Okay.
Most people are saying ready. Game on, everyone. Good luck. Thanks, William. I'm just going to put the international section in the chat really quick, and then we will be underway. Sorry about this. Okay. My computer's running a bit slow because of the stream, obviously, as to be expected. Matt, do you have the link?
No, I don't at the moment.
Okay. Okay, also... we would ask that you guys do not obviously look up the answers, which is the easiest way to do this, but if you do, that's probably just going to ruin your own fun, so I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste it in the chat. So anyone who has not got the email and needs it, just watch the chat.
Make sure you do the one not to edit, Angus.
Yeah, I've done the right one, don't I? And you should see it in about 3, 2, 1. Hold on, there we go, boom. Okay, so if it hasn't worked for you yet, make sure people use the links in the set. There you go, so just click on that forms page if you haven't got it, and we're going to start in 20 seconds. So everyone get ready for your first questions, as the quiz night is about to be underway. And yes, as Jacob points out, please use the first, Don't use the first email. Please refer to the second email. I sent out the wrong one. Okay, we are ready. Let's do it. Okay, so international. Question 1. Quite simple. What is currywurst? Currywurst. What is currywurst? Okay, that seems like a good amount of time for you guys to talk and, talk to each other, figure it out. Question 2 for the international section. What food do Brazilians eat on most Sundays? It's quite an interesting one.
Food in Brazil.
So these questions were done by our head of international today. How specific do you have to be? Specific enough. Lauren and Yanni are marking it, and they'll be the judges of that. But they're good judges. They're fair. So
totally unbiased. 100% unbiased.
Okay, so the second question once again. What food do Brazilians eat on most Sundays?
I wonder what.
I wonder, Matthew. Okay, moving on to the third question for the international section. What Korean word describes eating on broadcast? I'll say that again. What Korean word describes eating on broadcast? Talk amongst yourselves, figure it out. It's quite popular at the moment. Okay. Question 4 for the international section. What do Japanese people say before they eat? This is in Japanese, by the way. We are expecting the answer in Japanese.
Mr. Tate will appreciate this one, I'm sure.
Eating on broadcast refers to eating on some sort of video like what we're doing right now, like eating live, eating on YouTube, anything like that. Eating on TV/live. Thank you. Okay, question 5, the final question for the international round. What currency is used in Colombia?
Ooh.
Interesting one there. Now, if we're going too fast for you at any point, just ask us to repeat a question if you missed it, anything like that. Ask us to slow down. We've got all the time in the world at the moment. So.
If you wouldn't mind, please don't put the answers in the chat.
Yeah, that ruins it for everyone.
That sort of means that other people can cheat, and really you want to win. This is a highly competitive evening.
Did you ask that for me, Matthew, from Mr. Tate? The last question, once again, is what currency is used in Colombia? So we'll give you guys about another minute on any questions that you are a bit confused on. You can talk with each other, figure it out, maybe come up with some fun stuff. And then we will move on to the answers for that question. Is that right, Matthew? Or are we going to the next section?
No, we'll wait for some responses, but...
Yeah, slow down, please. Okay, which question do you want me to repeat, Karen? then we can slow it down for you guys. Okay, so what I might actually do is just do a quick repeat of all of the questions. So, for the international section, number 1 is what is currywurst? Number 2, what food do Brazilians eat on most Sundays? Question 3, what Korean word describes eating on broadcast? Question 4, what do Japanese people say before they eat? Answer in Japanese, please. And question 5, what currency is used in Colombia? If you snooze, you lose. Fair enough. So we've got 115 viewers at the moment. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We love to see it.
We've got 42 responses at the moment. So another 40-ish.
We are going... Oh, so we've got 40 responses at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait for a few more responses and then we'll go through the answers. Now, Matt, with the Japanese, I might need a little bit of help with the pronunciation, but we should be all right.
Oh, Mr. Tate will know that...
Don't give up yet, Nicola. Don't give up yet. I know some of these questions can be quite difficult, but, you know, this isn't a quiz night for easy people. This is a quiz night for the best of the best, because everyone in this chat is the best of the best, okay? So don't give up. You got this, I believe. Okay, so we're going to go through the answers now, guys. So, for question 1, what is currywurst? Currywurst are curry sausages from Germany. Interestingly enough, I did not know that existed until a few days ago, which I was quite pleasantly surprised by. Question 2, what food do Brazilians eat on most Sundays? Now, Matt, is that feijoada or feijoa?
Yes, I'm trying to look up what exactly feijoada is.
Interesting.
I'm quite interested. It sounds. It's not feijoas. It's not feijoas.
Ah, right. Interesting. Okay. Question 3. What Korean word describes eating on broadcast is a mukbang, which if you look up on YouTube, they're quite popular at the moment. Question...
And I can let you know that a feijoada is a stew of beans with beef and pork.
Wow. Interesting.
It's commonly prepared in Portugal, Brazil, Angola, Cape Verde, Guinea-Bissau, Mozambique, East Timor, Goa, and Macau.
Awesome. Thanks,
you learn
Lauren,
something
for the
every
update.
day.
Question 4. What do Japanese people say before they eat? Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. There you go. From Matt, doing Japanese for lots of his high school years. And last but not least, question 5. What currency is used in Colombia? And that is a Colombian peso. So, I hope you guys did that. I personally would have found those questions quite difficult. But let's move on to section 2.
Section 2. Section 2. I'll give you a second to sort out your computers. Section 2 is all about science. So, we're our budding scientists here. Science was quite a popular one for the double points.
Yep, we saw that.
Cool. Right.
Brilliant.
Let's get underway with science. So the first question, I'll repeat this again, but what element is present in all organic materials?
Oh, that's an interesting
element. An element on the periodic table. Not on your stovetop, on the periodic table.
So, Matt, which heads did these questions? Which ones set these up?
So this was courtesy of our head of academic, Cynthia.
Thanks, guys.
Did a great job. In fact, she came up with even more questions for me, but I couldn't use them all.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Tate, for coming. Even if you tune in for 10 minutes, it's still very much appreciated.
What planet This is question 2. What planet is the hottest in the solar system?
Alicia, I'm just putting the form into the chat now. Sorry. We need to remember to do that before every round. Okay, guys, I'm just going to put the form into the chat. Do you just want to repeat questions 1 and 2 for those people who didn't hear it?
Questions 1 and 2 for those who haven't heard it yet. Number 1, what element of the periodic table is present in all organic materials? And question 2, which planet is the hottest in the solar system?
Hi, Morsel. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Shall I move?
Repeat question 1, please.
I'll repeat question 1.
Yeah.
Which element is present in all organic materials?
Are you drinking blood? No, I'm drinking pomegranate juice. But thank you for asking.
No, Angus is actually a vampire. All right. Faster, faster, they say.
Yeah.
Faster, slower, what are we doing?
Faster.
All right.
Let's go.
3.
Let's get a move on. This is a quiz. This is not a...
What is a hippo's milk?
You might want to repeat that, Matt. That glitched out a little bit.
Oh, okay. What colour is a hippo's milk?
How about you just repeat the questions at the end? It's kind of easier for all of us. Yeah, okay. Why don't we do that?
Number 4, true or false? An insect has 6 legs. And number 5, natural pearls are found in what creature?
Brilliant. Once again, thanks everyone for coming out. Azerbaijan pomegranate juice. Yes. It's actually the real McCoy. It's quite nice. Quite delicious.
All right, I'll just go over all of those science questions just quickly. Number 1, what element is present in all organic materials? Number 2, what planet is the hottest in the solar system? Number 3, what colour is a hippo's milk? Number 4, true or false? An insect has 6 legs. And number 5, natural pearls are found in what creature?
Good questions. Good questions. Toughies. Very tough.
All right. Let's wait for some responses on that one. Please get ahead and submit.
Not going to happen, Anthony. Not going to happen.
All right. People are pretty good at this.
Really?
People are pretty good. Yeah, most people.
Brilliant.
Most people.
Love to see it.
Yeah, no, it's going well.
So, submit your forms quick, and quite soon we will get on to section 3, because we don't want to drag this on. We want to keep it interesting and good for you guys. Matt, it says stop moving when you talk.
Stop moving when I talk. Okay. I'm a statue.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a statue.
He's a statue. Okay, do you want to go through the answers now?
Yeah, no, I'd say so. Cool. So the answer to question 1, what element is present in all organic materials? That is carbon. C. On the periodic table. What planet is the hottest in the solar system? That is Venus. What colour is a hippo's milk? It's pink, funnily enough. It's pink.
Interesting. That is interesting.
It is quite odd. A insect does, in fact, have 6 legs. So that's true. And natural pearls are found in oysters.
See you later, Liam. Thanks for coming. Much appreciated.
Right, Angus, on to number 3.
Okay. So, number 3, I'm going to post the form in the chat once again for those who need it. Boom. Are we supposed to? No, Jacob, we're doing your scores for you. We've got an Excel sheet. It's all worked out. You just answer the questions, submit your form. Dead easy. So, section 3, animals. So, if you have the email, can you please go onto that email and open the form for section 3? And let's just get a few readies when we're good to go. Good job, Grace.
Brought the same. 5 out of 5. Let's go.
Wow, lots of... Oi, a case. Another 5 out of 5.
Are we sure, though? Are we sure?
Are we? Yeah. That's true.
You don't know until you know.
Brilliant.
We'll update you on the scores at half-time, we think. But we'll see how many scores we've got by then.
We've got a lot of teams. So, okay, we've had our first ready, so we're going to make a start. So, I'm just going to do all the questions and then repeat them after I've done all of them, okay? So, question number 1. Hominoidea is the scientific name for which animal? That is Hominoidea. Hominoidea is the scientific name for which animal?
I think it might be hominoidea, but...
Hominoidea. Matt's probably right on that one.
I'm doing just as badly as you in biology, so I'm not going to...
Question 2. The fingerprint of which animal closely resembles humans? And question 3. What is a group of giraffes known as? E.g., a lion is known as a pride. Whales are known as a pod. What group is a giraffes known as?
There's a word for it, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Classification. I've forgotten what it is.
Question number 4. How many hearts does an octopus have? Question number 5. Anura, A-N-U-R-A, is the scientific name for which animal? The collective noun. Yes, the collective noun. Thank you, Ella.
Just in case you hadn't noticed, for question 4 there, you'll get a multi-choice. So click on the one that you think is most right.
Okay, so I'll just do a quick repeat of all the questions. Question 1. Hominoidea is the scientific name for which animal? Question number 2. The fingerprint of which animal closely resembles humans? Question number 3. What is a group of giraffes known as? Question number 4. How many hearts does an octopus have? And last but not least, question number 5. Anura is the scientific name for which animal? Had to ask the 5-year-old the octopus one. Hey, kids know lots, you know. Well, those were some tough questions, it has to be said, and those questions were given to us by our lovely head of wellbeing, I think. Yes, man?
The head of wellbeing, Jasmine, did a great job on those ones.
Jasmine wins, so thank you for those. Very helpful.
Alright, where are the responses?
Hope the stream's going all well, guys. If there's anything that we can do to make it better for you guys, just let us know. And we'll do that. Do our best to do that. If there's any questions that you need repeated, just name the section and name the question, and we can do it for you. And we're going to make our way on to section 4 quite soon.
Lucky section 4. We'll just wait for a few more responses.
Yeah. How many have we got at the moment?
33. So they're coming in thick and fast.
Love to see it. Good job, guys.
Meant to be a statue, that's right.
Don't worry, Matt. You're doing great. You're doing great.
It's because swivelly chairs are so fun.
What was the last question?
The last question
was Anura, A-N-U-R-A, is the scientific name for which animal? Brooke, there are 10 sections, and we've just finished the third section. So we'll be moving on to the fourth quite soon. Ardia, there probably is some people cheating, but that's them spoiling their own fun. So that's their thing.
Since these questions are quite hard, I think we'll have a fair idea if people, have got them all right.
Yeah. The 11-year-old knew the octopus one from Finding Dory. Yes, I remember that. Brilliant movie.
Dory.
Okay, do we want to make a start on section 4?
Yes, let's. Alright,
4.
section 4 is music.
Okay, and I'm putting the link in the chat for the form.
I think some people have been practicing lots of music over this time. It's a good time to practice your music. Should I get on with the first question then?
Yep, let's get started. We've got lots of readies in the chat, so...
How many cover songs did the Beatles publish in their time as a group? How many cover songs?
Well, that's an interesting one, Matt. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I think you and I are a bit past, the Beatles' age, but...
Hey, I still love it.
I'm sure.
Has to be said. Strawberry Fields.
Your options there are 7, 19, 25, or 34. Okay.
Oh, answers for the last round, of course.
Oh, we'll just do this round and then we'll get onto it.
And then we'll do answers for both rounds.
Yeah. What are the 5 musical periods in their correct order? So you want to put oldest at the top and the most recent at the bottom. Your options there are Renaissance, Romantic, Baroque, Medieval, and Classical. Sweet.
Brilliant.
Which Coldplay member featured in the Game of Thrones series?
Ooh, I know this one.
You're quite a fan of Game of Thrones, I seem to remember, Angus, aren't you?
It's a big one. And you know what? I know that the ending was not all that we hoped for, but first 7 seasons were still very good.
Goodness. 8 seasons, was it?
Yep. 8 seasons. Did the Beatles do covers? I'm not actually quite sure on that, Fred. You might have to look that one up.
I'm guessing they might have done, seeing as the question was, how many cover songs did they publish? I'm thinking they might have done, but
I was hoping. Otherwise, it's a bit of a lame question.
Okay, question 4: which disability did Beethoven endure during his time as a musician?
Anna, we will do a repeat of all the questions after we've just done the first 5 for people who want to move quickly.
At what age? This is question 5. At what age did Mozart start performing? Okay. To go over the music questions again for you. Question 1. How many cover songs did the Beatles publish in their time as a group? Question 2. What are the 5 musical periods in the correct order, with oldest at the top and most recent at the bottom?
Can you repeat the third question? Oh, yeah.
Which question?
No, just keep going. Sorry, man.
Which Coldplay member featured in the Game of Thrones series? Question 4. What disability did Beethoven endure during his time as a musician? And question 5. At what age did Mozart start performing?
Interesting. So Matt, I've got a music joke for you.
Oh, have you really?
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
What type of music are balloons most afraid of?
Balloons?
Yeah. Pop music.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's a goodie, isn't it?
You can make another joke like that.
Yeah?
What kind of music are scissors most afraid of?
What? Ah,
Rock
rock
music.
music.
Classic. Good one.
Okay, do you want to go over the answers in a bit for sections 3 and 4?
Sure.
Brilliant. Oh.
All right. Our answers for section 3, which was animals. Hominoidea is the scientific name for which animal? It's the ape, also known as the Angus.
Oh, Matt, that's a low blow, mate. That's a low blow.
Question 2. The fingerprint of which animal closely resembles humans? It's the koala.
Interesting. See, now I would have gone for a chimpanzee.
Yeah, I would have thought so, or an orangutan or something like that.
Very interesting, yeah.
What is a group of giraffes known as? It's a tower. How many hearts does an octopus have? An octopus has 3 hearts. And Anura is the scientific name for the frog.
Oh, Matthew.
Yep.
Does monkey count? Well, that's up to Lauren and Yanni. Sorry, Mum. You're just going to have to see how it goes.
Of course it's Mum, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. And the answers for section 4. How many cover songs did the Beatles publish in their time as a group? It's 25. 25 cover songs.
That's a lot of cover songs.
So when you ask, did the Beatles do cover songs? Yes, they did, and they did a lot.
I assume they did, Fred. I assume they did.
What are the 5 musical periods in their correct order? Oldest to newest. Oldest is medieval. Then we have Renaissance. Then Baroque. Then Classical. And then Romantic. Are we still in the age of romance then now, Angus?
Yes. Always, always.
Coldplay member Will Champion featured in the Game of Thrones series. You'd be interested to know. And while Beethoven was a musician, he suffered from deafness.
Which is interesting because he was a musician.
Yeah, kind of, is that irony? I think that might be irony.
Yeah. Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Mozart started performing at the age of 5. I'm trying to think what I did when I was 5.
Oh, jeez.
I think I was quite keen on Lego.
When I was 5, I knew how to say most animal names in Swahili, actually. My dad taught me that.
That's actually quite a cool talent.
But I've forgotten it.
We
tried to do it when I last saw him in Africa, and I was quite useless.
Oh.
5 points for aging the music types. No, that's only 1 point, actually. These are quite hard questions. And once again, shout out to Izzy Lorch, our head of music, for providing these questions for us. Yeah, we've got someone who knows our music doing this, so it's not super easy, because if me and Matt did it, the questions might be a little too easy. Brilliant. So, everyone, I'm just going to get you guys to open up Form 5, which is Māori and Pacifica culture questions. And these questions were very kindly done by our heads of Māori, and yeah, which is Finn Smith. He's one of them. Who's the other head of Māori?
That is Paige.
Paige, that's the one. And they've done this for us, which is very kind of them. So when you're ready, open up the form. I'm going to post the form in the chat for those people who... Oh, actually, I need to... Hold on. We will just go in 1 minute. Oh, no, I do have it. Brilliant,
Also, there's no reason to wait around and only entering your form when you've heard us say the answers, that would be considered cheating because they're pulling the forms off a lot sooner than that.
Okay, we've got a lot of readies in the chat, so we are going to get started on the NZ/multiculture/Pacifica culture questions. So, first question. How many islands are the Cook Islands made up of? Yes, Paige W. Matty, Paige Wihongi. She is our other head of Māori, along with Finn Smith.
Yeah.
Question 2. Who was the first Māori explorer to arrive in New Zealand? Make sure to, phone your relatives if you need.
But not Uncle. Is it Uncle? Auntie? Uncle Google?
Uncle
Dr. Google?
Okay, we're going to go to question 3 now. What does Aotearoa mean? So Aotearoa is obviously New Zealand, but we want to know what Aotearoa, the word, actually means in English. Thank you, Caleb. I'm quite a fan of my bow tie too.
Could have complimented mine, Caleb. But...
Well, he just said I like your, and I took it.
I think it probably would be yours, to be honest.
Okay, and question 4. What year was the haka created?
You might have thought it's been around forever, but it hasn't.
Yes, well, see, I was actually quite surprised when I saw that question as well. Yeah. Because I believe that had been around for quite a long time. But...
It's been around for a long time.
Oh, yes, very long time.
But not a long time. That's your hint.
Thanks, Kate. I love you too. And the 5th question for this section is, what is panekeke? And that is spelt Panikeke. Oh, they can't see your bow tie, Matt.
Oh.
There we go. Which haka? I'm not sure, just the haka in general. Okay, we are going to do the questions one more time. Question 1. How many islands are the Cook Islands made up of? Question 2. Who was the first Māori explorer to arrive in NZ? Question 3. What does Aotearoa mean? Question 4. What year was the haka created? Matt, I think I'm getting a bit of feedback from your computer.
Oh dear.
That's alright. And question 5. What is panekeke? Oh, they're all loving on your tie now, Matt.
Oh, thank you. You're just too kind.
Okay, so that was... We're about halfway through now, guys. Thanks for all those people who have stuck with us. Hopefully you guys are going well and the questions aren't too hard. I know some of them are quite difficult. And we will hopefully be able to give you guys an update on how the scores are going in just a moment. So get those forms in. Get those questions down. If you need a repeat of any, just let us know. Thanks, Maggie. Much appreciated. Brilliant. And then we shall get started. Oh, we need to do the answers first. So we'll do those in just 1 second. Matthew, put some headphones on. It'll stop the feed. Were you watching the stream on your phone, Matt?
No, I wasn't.
That's odd. I think it's stopped now. Yeah, it has. It's just probably my laptop, Jacob. Probably my laptop.
Thanks for the advice. I lost my headphones.
Hey, Angus, your tie that you're wearing is my fave colour. Oh, thank you, Matty. Much appreciated. Gold is a good colour. Looking sharp, boys. Thank you, Robin. Okay, so we will go through the answers in about 10 seconds.
Just trying to get an update on how our scores are going.
Bowtie got me acting up. Thanks, Anthony. Okay, we're gonna do the question. We're gonna do the answers now. So, question 1 was how many islands are the Cook Islands made up of, and that's 15. Question 2 was who was the first Māori explorer to arrive in New Zealand, and that's Kupe. 3, what does Aotearoa mean? Aotearoa means land of the long white cloud. What year was the haka created? The haka was created in 1820. And what is panakeke? Panakeke is a type of islander donut, which I was really pleased to find. I did not know that.
Might have to. I had a look up at what they look like, and they do look quite delicious. So might have to get into the kitchen.
Okay, Matt, do you think we could have an update on the scores?
Just gonna have a look.
Got 111 people watching the stream right now. Thank you. Welcome to THS Quiz Night. For those who have not had the welcome, pleased to see you. Hope everyone is having an alright time in isolation. That's what this is for, just to make it a bit interesting, something for you guys to do on your Friday nights instead of going out with your mates.
Angus, would you mind sharing to our markers the edit link for the most recent one, the Maori culture, so they can mark that?
I will do that just now.
Cool. Right, results.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I've got a few emails here. Hey Angus, do we all get to hear our answers from the quiz or just the winners? So at the end we are going to say the top 5 people, and then tomorrow me and Matt are going to go through all the answers and send everyone their scores.
All right. So we don't have full results yet.
Give me one moment.
But preliminary results for the first 4 categories.
Yeah. Do those for now.
That in the lead we have. Well, hard to see. Team BW Super 3. Team BW Super 3 in the lead.
Good job.
And then behind them by only 1 point for the first 4 rounds is Team Chicken Little.
Do the winners get a prize? Most likely not. This is just a bit of fun. But if, stage 4 ends quite quick, I might do an online drawing for you and send you that.
And in third place currently, with a, shall we say, relevant name, is the Wuhan clan.
Okay, Lauren, I am just popping up the form for Māori Pacifica now.
So, good job to those 3 teams, Chicken Little, BW Super 3 and the Wuhan clan. You're in the lead at the moment. Shall we tear into Section 6 then, Angus?
Yes. Why don't you get started on that, Matt?
All right. Section 6, let's pull it up on our devices. Section 6 is all about sport. So, this was another popular one for the double pointing.
Good job, Cameron.
So, wait for a quick ready on the chat.
Yeah, make sure to send us that, guys. Thank you once again to everyone who's tuning in. We really appreciate it. Okay.
Right.
I've got a few readies. There are a few readies at the end of round 5 for people ready to go. So
Cool.
I'm going to just chuck the link up for you guys in the chat really quick. Just give me one moment, Matthew.
Sure thing. It's life as an entertainment. Don't have any balls to juggle with, unfortunately.
Okay, we're on sports now. Let me just get that form.
Cool.
Okay, and I'm dropping it into the chat now.
Let's go. All right. Sport. Question 1. Who won the NBA, National Basketball Association, 2020 dunk contest during NBA's All-Star Weekend? Who won the dunk contest during the NBA's 2020 All-Star Weekend?
Good question. We're already shouting at each other. Well, good luck to you guys. I hope that, the shouting stops.
All right. Question 2. Which Premier League football team was recently banned from European club competitions for 2 seasons by UEFA or UEFA? Which Premier League, that's in the UK, football team was recently banned from European club competitions for 2 seasons?
Yeah. Interesting question.
Who came fourth in the 2019 Rugby World Cup? Who came fourth? Not New Zealand.
Angus, can you send the next link? I put the link up there, guys, for the team working. Sorry, Matt.
All good. Which team won Super Bowl LIV 2020? Which team won the Super Bowl this year? And another question for Sensei Tate. What is Japan's national sport?
Fortunately, he's not here anymore, man. But
Oh. That's a shame. All right. Go through those one more time. Who won the NBA 2020 dunk contest during NBA's All-Star Weekend? Which player won the 2020 dunk contest? Question 2 was, which Premier League football team from the UK was recently banned from European club competitions for 2 seasons by UEFA? Who came fourth? This is question 3. Who came fourth in the 2019 Rugby World Cup? Which team won Super Bowl 2020? And question 5, what is Japan's national sport?
we haven't been through half of 2020, so I think you're right.
All right. Let's just check if we've got some results coming in from that. Good stuff. Angus, can you check if there's a...
I've put it up, don't worry, we've sorted it out, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there might be a few technical difficulties during this, guys. Just bear with us.
Do you want to just check how many results are coming in from this Category 5?
Yeah, how do I do
that? By going onto it and onto the edit.
Right, I get you.
That's good.
Also, big shout out to our heads of sport, Taylor and Isaac. Thank you for doing that for us.
All right, should we go through some answers?
Yep, we've got 59 responses, which is
Cool.
a good one. So,
who won the NBA 2020 dunk contest during NBA's All-Star Weekend? It was Derek Jones Jr. The Premier League football team recently banned from European club competitions was Manchester City.
Interesting.
Well, serves you right for supporting them. Who came fourth in the 2019 Rugby World Cup? It was Wales. It was the Kansas City Chiefs, which won Super Bowl LIV. Yes, it was the 2019 Super Bowl season, but the final was in 2020, is what I understand. Yeah. Japan's national sport is sumo wrestling.
Interesting. Oh, big shout out to South Africa for winning the cup. Pretty proud of my boys. I'm going to get a lot of hate for that. I'm an All Black supporter, but South Africa is the number one. Springboks all the way.
Oh, Angus. Angus.
So, in about 2 minutes, we will get started on section 7. Unfortunately, guys, there's nothing we can do about people Googling questions. Some people are just going to do it, but they're doing that themselves. So, okay. So, section 7 is environment and geography. All those people who have finished questions for number 6, open up the form now, because we are about to get started, and I'm just dropping the link into the chat. There we are. Sorry, the computer's a little laggy. We're alright. Nice. Okay. Let's get started on section 7.
Section 7.
Let's get a few readies in the chat. Just tell me when you're ready, guys. Hopefully these aren't too difficult. See, no readies just yet. Almost there. Don't forget, it's the environment and geography section. Ready? Got a few readies.
Go!
Okay, let's get started. I'm going to repeat the questions, so if you missed them, that's all right. So, China is the largest producer of CO2 emissions. USA is second. Who is fourth? This is a country we're looking for. Also, quickly, shout out to our head of environment, Isabel van der Wal, for doing these questions for us. Much appreciated. So, question 2. How much ice does Antarctica lose each year in billion tons? It's quite an interesting one. Makes you think, reading the answer to that one. Really makes you think. So, question 3. What is the driest place on Earth? And this isn't an entire country. This is you can put the entire country's name, but this is a section within the country where it hasn't rained for 2 million years.
2 million years?
2 million years it hasn't rained there. Which I thought was really interesting because, well, I'm not going to spoil anything. When you see the answers, you'll find out why. And question 4, what country has the longest coastline?
In Hawke's recently, we've been lucky to go sort of 5 minutes without another short shower.
Yeah.
And then we've got beautiful sunshine the next moment.
Question 5. Let's go on to question 5. How big is the Pacific rubbish patch in square kilometres? This one also surprised me, and this one also makes you think. They all do. Just kind of shows, Gotta start doing something, I reckon. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick rerun of all those questions. If there's any after this that you want me to repeat, just say so. So, question 1. China is the largest producer of CO2 emissions. USA is second. Who is fourth? We're looking for a country on that one. How much ice does Antarctica lose each year in billion tons?
Yeah.
And what is the driest place on Earth? Question 3. Question 4. What country has the longest coastline? And question 5. How big is the Pacific rubbish patch in square kilometres? Once again, shout out to Izzy for doing these questions for us.
Good job, Izzy.
Our different heads of school have been very helpful with this, so big shout out to everyone who's helped us out. We've got a group of people working in the background. Me and Matt, just the face of it. So, Okay, so...
Right. Shall we do some results?
Yep, I'm getting the form up now to see how many people have done their thing, and then Matt is going to take us away on section 8.
Is he?
Yep. We've had 30 responses so far.
Ooh.
I just realised I made a grave mistake with question 2. But hopefully a few people did not notice it. I accidentally almost gave away an answer to everyone.
Question 2.
Yeah.
I can't think. What did he say? Okay,
we've got 59 responses in at the moment, guys. Going up quickly, so we're going to move on to the answers now. So, China is the largest producer of CO2 emissions. USA is second. Who is fourth? Fourth is the Russian Federation, or Russia, which has 4.68% of global emissions. Question 2, how much ice does Antarctica lose each year in billion tons? The answer is 40 billion tons. So I messed that question up because in some of the options it can be 40 million tons, but it's 40 billion tons, obviously. Question 3, what is the driest place on Earth? Interestingly enough, it is Antarctica, which has the dry valleys. Hasn't rained there in 2 million years, as I said before, which was a surprise and a half. So question 4, what country has the longest coastline? It's Canada. And question 5, how big is the Pacific rubbish patch in square kilometres? And it is 166 million square kilometres big. And quite soon we are going to move on to technology.
Get up that technology form. I'm going to wait for some readies in the chat.
And I will chuck up the link in the chat for those who need it. Forms, there we go. So hop on that, guys. Get ready. Chuck your team name in. And let's get going.
Cool. Let's hear some readies. Also, Jacob, yes, that is a technicality, but the closest estimation.
Antarctica isn't a country, it's a continent. Sorry, continent, country, both. My mistake.
Okay, we've got some readies. Let's go. Technology. Question 1. Who made the first gaming console? This is for some people who are a bit older than us, probably, to answer.
Yes.
It's not who as in a person, it's who as in a company.
Company.
Yeah.
It's right. This is a multi-choice, Matt, so...
Oh, they've got this one sorted.
Yeah.
Question 2. What on earth is RAM about? What is the purpose of RAM? We'll accept it if you just can.
Give us a general understanding of it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I agree. I misled you all. Also, shout out to our heads of technology, Henry Hall and Nathan Bridgeni, for this. Much appreciated, much appreciated.
Good work. Good work. Question 3. What is the most viewed e-sport? Now, some of you may be thinking, what on earth is an e-sport? An e-sport is when people play a computer game competitively, usually with commentary and, it's a proper sport, except it's electronic.
Good job, Case. Predicting the answer to question 1.
What is the smallest, this is question 4, what is the smallest transistor size that is commercially used? What's the smallest transistor size that is commercially used?
No idea.
These answers are all in nanometers.
Technology is not my strong suit.
Yeah.
I would have struggled with this one.
Managed to set up this wonderful live stream for us, Angus, so
I guess that.
did a pretty good job.
Oh, thanks, Matt.
What is Moore's law? What is Moore's law?
We'll be accepting quite broad answers for this one, because it's a difficult question. Very difficult question, unless you know it, obviously.
It's... Moore is a person's name, spelled Moore, but it's something about more. That's your head. Something about more.
Just keeps wanting more and more, doesn't he?
Alright.
Okay, start sending your responses in. Once we've got a good amount, we'll move on to the next questions. And for those who have finished already, next is current events. And I will get a link up for those people who have finished the technology section. Spelling. They need the spelling. I think of Moore's law. Can you spell out question 5?
Spell out question...
Yeah.
5. What is Moore's law? M-O-O-R-E.
And you need to repeat the questions.
Question 1. What is the first gaming console? Who made it? Sorry, not what is. Who made the first gaming console? Question 2. What is the purpose of RAM or RAM? Question 3. What is the most viewed e-sport? Question 4. What is the smallest transistor size that is commercially available? And question 5. What is Moore's law?
Interesting.
M-O-O-R-E.
Very good questions. Thank you, Henry and Nathan. Repeat last question, please.
What is Moore's law? What is Moore's law? Moore being M-O-O-R-E.
Oh, hello. Are you enjoying the quiz? Yeah? That's good. Hang on, boy. This is Dexter, everyone. Dexter, say hi. What are you doing? Stop trying to tip over the glass. Okay, question 2. Someone wants you to repeat question 2.
Question 2. What is the purpose of RAM? R-A-N.
Perfect. Okay, so those people who have finished, get on to section 9. We're almost done. Thanks everyone for coming. 63 responses, so I'm going to put the link in the chat now. And then we are ready to go. Just give us a few readies in the chat. And, everyone's saying hello to Dexter. I'll make sure to give him lots of love from everyone.
He deserves all the love in the world, does Dex.
Brilliant. So I'm going to make a start on section 9 once we have a few readies in the chat, just so that we don't start too early and leave you guys all behind. Ready. 2 readies. Brilliant. Okay, we're gonna get a start on these questions because I'm seeing quite a few readies. Okay, question number 1: Who has recently dropped out of the U.S. presidential race? That's an interesting one. Have you been following it, Matt?
I have. It's quite interesting, really.
Oh, it's quite interesting, is it?
Yeah. There's drama, intrigue, but it's all been a bit put on hold more recently because
obviously
everything's going on. But
yep. Question number 2: A viral challenge encourages people to do what whilst handstanding? Have you tried this challenge, Matt?
No, I haven't, but I did see you do it, Angus.
I did. It's actually not as difficult as everyone says it is.
Oh, yeah?
There's some spoilers for everyone.
I think there's some technique. There's some technique to it.
There's some technique.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 3. How many animals were adopted from the SPCA after they put out a plea due to the level 4 lockdown in New Zealand? Oh, the answers, Matt. We always forget to do the answers.
Oh, the answers.
We'll do, so after this, guys, I will do the answers for technology and current events. Sorry about that once again. Okay, question number 4. Name one of the top 5 songs for this week's Billboard Hot 100.
There are 5 songs.
Yep, name one of the top 5.
Oh.
For this week's Billboard Hot 100.
I'm looking at them, and I think I only know 2 of the 5.
I don't know any of them.
You don't know any of them?
No.
Yeah. Not keeping up with the trends, Angus.
No. You know me. Right, last question for current events. Question number 5. What model did Tesla start shipping last week? Tesla is in the company.
And just in case people were really looking forward to putting their coronavirus knowledge to the test, we decided tonight we'd focus on other things.
Oh, well, shout out to our head of Athena Centre for these questions, Amy Young. Much appreciated. So I'm just going to do a quick repeat of the questions for you guys. Question 1. Who has recently dropped out of the US presidential race? Question number 2. A viral challenge encourages people to do what whilst handstanding? 3. How many animals were adopted from the SPCA after they put out a plea due to the level 4 lockdown in New Zealand? Question number 4. Name one of the top 5 songs for this week's Billboard Hot 100. And question number 5. What model did Tesla start shipping last week? Very interesting questions. I am not up to date on my knowledge at all, Matt.
Oh, really?
No, I know. I think 2 of those questions. But that's all right. So, while you guys are waiting, I will do... Actually, I'll give you guys 2 minutes to do your questions, see the forms, and then we will run over the answers.
Make sure you've got the answers for technology to do as well, so you could rip into that whenever you're ready.
I will do. I just don't want to interrupt people doing their stuff.
Yeah, people are putting their brain cells to the test here.
Matt, you might have to check the responses for current events because,
Got nothing yet, but...
That's all right. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go over the answers for technology. So, who made the first gaming console? It was Atari. What is the purpose of RAM? Quick read and write access to memory for computers. What is the most viewed esport? League of Legends. What is the smallest transistor size that is commercially used? 7 nm. And what is Moore's law? Transistors/CPU speed will average double every 2 years. Interesting. Very interesting. So those are the questions. Now, get ready for the last section, entertainment, the biggest double-pointed section.
Do you want to give out the answers quickly?
Yes. Yeah.
Current events, we've got heaps of responses already.
Okay, I'll do the answers now. Thanks, Matt. So, current events. Who has recently dropped out of the US presidential race? Bernie Sanders. Interesting. The viral challenge encourages people to do what whilst handstanding, and that's put on a shirt. I tried that. It's quite fun. You guys should all give it a go. Send the videos to the email which you got your emails for. How many animals were adopted from the SPCA after they put out a plea due to level 4? It was 828. Question.
That's a really good news story, I think, Angus.
I know. I was quite happy to hear that.
Yeah, people came to the occasion and looked after some animals that otherwise wouldn't have been looked after, and that's really nice to hear.
Very nice to hear. Question 4. Name one of the top 5 songs for this week's Billboard Hot 100. They were Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, The Box by Roddy Ricch, something like that. Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa, Circles by Post Malone, and Life is Good by Drake. So if you got one of those, good job. And the last question, what model did Tesla start shipping last week? It was Model Y. So they've got a lot of models, Matt.
Yeah, they must have.
We're going from A.
When are we seeing the Cybertruck? Do you know, Angus?
So I don't know. I think that was a big failure. Remember the rock and the window? Unbreakable, and the window broke.
Yeah, quite embarrassing. Oh well. All right, let's see some readies in the chat for the last one, which is entertainment, or I think on the registration form it was put down as TV/movies.
And I will put the link for you guys in the chat. Here we go.
This is getting to be high pressure now, I believe.
Yes.
We've got how many people? 17 teams double pointed this category.
Sure.
And it's the last category. So some teams will be hoping for this to get them across the line.
Okay, so we're getting a lot of readies in the chat, Matt. So why don't you get started?
Into it. Entertainment. 1. Which of these movies had the biggest budget? Titanic, Avengers Endgame, that's one film, Les Miserables, Pirates of the Caribbean on Strange Tides. Those are your 4 options. Titanic, Avengers Endgame, Les Miserables, Pirates of the Caribbean. Which of these movies had the biggest budget?
Interesting. So it's not which made the most money, it's what movie started with the biggest budget.
Yeah.
While doing production.
Now, what movie won Best Picture this year at the Oscars, the Academy Awards? It's a really good movie. I really enjoyed it.
I haven't actually seen it, Matt.
No, you should. Oh, it's got some... Oh, I shouldn't give away too much, but...
No, you can't say anything.
It's a good film. It's a really good film.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Aviation. Double-pointed music and sadly failed. That's one of the worst feelings. Brilliant. So yeah, let us know if you've seen that movie. Whatever it is. Who knows? I do, but I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, let us know. Type it in the chat. I saw it. You must know. If you've seen it, you'll probably know what it is. It's quite a big deal. Quite a big deal.
Oh, I should get on to the rest of the questions, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Just waiting for people to catch up. How old is Kiwi director Taika Waititi?
Interesting. New Zealand director. Love his work. Just did Jojo Rabbit, if I'm not mistaken. Brilliant film. Loved it.
Yeah.
Quite mixed reviews, though.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I found it quite funny.
Yeah. Question 4. 3 movies have won 11 Oscars. Name 2 of them. 3 movies have won 11 Oscars. It's crazy. And that's over a long time frame.
Yeah.
And question 5. What year did Leonardo DiCaprio finally win an Oscar? And for what movie?
That's half point each, right, Matt?
Half point each, yep.
Yep.
All right.
Lovely, Leo.
Put over that again. Sorry, I got a wee bit. That one was a wee bit slow. Just making sure people are kept up.
Still here.
Let's go over that quickly again. Which of these movies had the biggest budget? Titanic, Avengers Endgame, Les Miserables, and Pirates of the Caribbean, Stranger Tides.
On Stranger Tides, man.
On Stranger Tides, sorry.
No worries.
Must admit, I haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
Not any of them.
None of them.
Matt, you're joking.
I am not joking. I'm not joking.
They are stunning, mate. They are. Oh.
Okay.
They're some of Johnny Depp's best work, my friend.
Yeah, okay. The movie which won Best Picture this year at the Oscars, what was it? How old is Kiwi director Taika Waititi? 3 movies have won 11 Oscars. Name 2 of them. And what year did Leonardo DiCaprio finally win an Oscar, and for what movie?
What was your first Leonardo DiCaprio movie, Matt?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, surely you've seen one of them.
Maybe The Wolf of Wall Street? I'm not sure.
You've watched The Wolf of Wall Street?
No, maybe I haven't. I just know he was in it.
Righto. My first was Romeo and Juliet.
Don't think I've watched.
Oh,
I've watched
with Leonardo in it. It is stunning, mate. It's a brilliant movie portrayal of Shakespeare.
Oh, right. Okay.
Definitely. Bloody good film. Bloody good film. Right, so we've got 11 responses so far, and that's steadily climbing.
Cool. What's any questions on the chat? Just check.
My mum went to school with Taika at Onslow College. They're in the same drama class.
Okay, that's cool. That is...
Carla has asked for question 4 again.
Question 4. 3 movies have won 11 Oscars. Name 2 of them.
Oh, and of course, we forgot the shout out. James Hooker, our head of drama, he took care of these questions for us, which was once again very much appreciated. So thank you, James. Brilliant. So about 37, 39 responses at the moment.
All right.
And we've got people marking these, and we will get the teams list up to you straight away, and then tomorrow you'll get emails about how well you did exactly. So if you don't hear your name in the top 5, then you didn't win, unfortunately, but hopefully you had a good time, because I've had a good time tonight. It's been good fun.
It has, Angus.
Always helps when you've got a dapper man on a Skype call with you.
I think you're talking to a mirror there.
Oh, no, mate. I'm talking to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just too kind.
Oh, Matt.
Okay. Okay. How many results have we got for that one then, Angus?
60, just over 60 now. We'll wait until it gets...
Time to go into the answers.
We'll wait until... Oh, yeah, righto. Go ahead.
Which of the movies had the biggest budget? Titanic, Avengers, Les Miserables, or Pirates of the Caribbean? It was, in fact, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides.
Interesting, eh?
I know.
I was surprised by that as well, because it's not something you'd expect, because it's not one of the big ones.
Yeah, didn't Avengers Endgame make so much money?
Yeah, Avengers Endgame has made the most box office in the world, but...
Right.
They didn't have as big of a budget for their movie.
Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean spent $378.5 million, making it the biggest movie budget ever.
Man alive.
The movie which won the Best Picture this year at the Oscars was Parasite.
I've heard it's brilliant.
Korean film, and was the first foreign language film to ever win Best Picture at the Oscars. Quite an achievement.
Very much an achievement.
Taika Waititi is not as young as he used to be in drama class, but he's 44 now.
44 years old.
Yeah. And there's 3 movies, you only had to name 2 of them, which have won 11 Oscars, were Titanic, Ben-Hur, and Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. But we'll give it to you if you just put Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 movies.
Even though Return of the King was the best.
Leonardo DiCaprio finally won an Oscar in 2016, and it was for The Revenant. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. You seen it?
No.
Neither.
No.
I've heard it's good, but haven't seen it.
It must be good. He won an Oscar. So.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
For all the people saying thank you in the chat, thank you guys for coming along. You know, although me and Matt are up here doing the questions, you guys being here is actually what creates it. So thank you so much. We just hope to give you guys an entertaining Friday night and an excuse to dress up, because who doesn't love that?
We were blown away, to be perfectly honest, that we got nearly 80 teams involved.
Yep.
So that's...
When we first came up with the idea, we were expecting like 20 maybe. But thank you guys so much for coming. Even the guys who have just been watching, even more appreciative. It's you, guys, are just brilliant. Thank you. Bryce, thank you. If lockdown persists, maybe another is in order. Maybe. If lockdown gets extended, we might see.
Yeah, quiz series.
Maybe do an interesting one, you know, where you go guess the music and you play the music and people have to guess what it is, something like that.
Yeah. And we could keep a tally of the points across the season.
Oh, so you could re-enter your team, and then whoever has the most points at the end of it is the Grand Champignon du Monde.
Exactly that.
Which is the Grand Mushroom.
I don't know. Depends. We'll see how it goes. We'll have to see how many questions we can come up with.
But thank you guys so much for letting us do this. I hope you enjoyed. Hope the questions weren't too difficult, and we should have the winners.
Please don't drop off the chat quite yet. Please don't drop off the live.
Yep. We are going to have the winners out for you shortly, and tomorrow we'll email you with your questions and answers and how well you did.
So, we've pretty much got responses up to the end of section 9. We're waiting on some more for section 10. So, won't be long.
Brilliant.
Some jokes, Angus.
Some jokes. Oh, well, I heard quite a few the other night. Unfortunately, I can't remember. Hold on. Give me a sec. I can't remember any of them. You get put on the spot. It's gone, you know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. How about you, Matt? You got any jokes? Any stories? What about quarantine? What are your quarantine stories, mate?
Quarantine stories. What's a good story? It's not very eventful, I must say. I think that's kind of the point. I think I've had one class so far this term, so that's been entertaining.
Great fun.
Yeah, great fun. Skyped with a lot of people. Said hi to them.
Oh yeah, staying in touch.
Yeah, staying in touch is a good way to keep involved.
Yeah, make sure you do, you know, because although we're all hating this lockdown, some people might be mentally struggling with it. So reach out, talk to people, say hi to your mates every day. It's always good, you know, people interaction.
I've tried to get some bit of exercise every day, and tried not to look at the news too much. Obviously, get a wee update every day. But
yeah, always good to hear.
Yeah.
So, Matthew,
Yes.
seeing as you're an actor,
An
I'm
actor?
sure you'll appreciate this joke.
Okay.
Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
I don't know why.
Because every play has a cast.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, thanks, Matt. Thanks.
Classic. That's a good one. No, I like that. I like that. That's quite good. Yeah, no, that's a classic. Haven't heard that one before.
Did you hear about the math teacher that was afraid of negative numbers? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them. Is that right?
Oh, that's good. Oh.
Thanks, Matt.
Oh, that's classic.
So, don't leave just yet, guys. We might have the winners quite soon.
And anyway, you wouldn't want to miss out on Angus's jokes, would you?
Zeus, come here. Come on. Say hi to Zeus, everyone. Oh, no. He's gone. Ooh.
Okay, so we're just waiting on...
Some bit of exercise, you say, does half marathon in backyard.
Yeah.
Very true.
Something every day. Oh, that's right. I did get chicken pox, which wasn't that fun, but that feels like a long time ago now.
Yes, I remember that. Called you up. You're very spotty.
I was very spotty.
Still attractive, though, mate. Still attractive.
Oh, Angus. Oh, you're just too nice.
So, got any sort of update from Lauren and the girls yet?
Not yet. It looks like we've got half of the scores in for the last round. Ooh.
Good job. We're getting there.
There's some quite clear margins, you know.
I get you.
Yeah, there's quite a variety of results. Some people definitely did better than others, it would be fair to say.
That's because some cheaters.
If we'll have a tie here. I wonder if we'll have a tie. I mean, I've got a tie right here. But
Did you?
I wonder if we'll get a...
Well, that's because there was only two of you. My stepdad's just letting me know how him and my mum did. Angus's mum. I like that question. I like that. I like that answer. Thanks, Lauren.
Yeah. All right. Bear with us.
Ooh. Okay. Got some. Let's just load it. You're right, Matt.
Oh, I'm wonderful. Yeah, just good.
Now, guys, I know some people cheated, but you know what? It's so much more fun if you just do it normally, and they ruin their own fun. So, as long as you guys had a good time, that makes me happy.
You know what's a good thing to do? Knockdown or Lego? I haven't really got into the Lego yet. Just found it.
Ooh, should have some updates quite soon. Once again, just a massive shout out to all the people who helped us with this. All the leaders, all the people doing stuff backstage right now, so to speak, backstage, you know, much appreciated. Hey, Dex.
Just trying out my Lego skills, Angus.
Oh, wow, mate. Oh. You boys looking hella smexy, not gonna lie. Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro, it was a blast yelling at my friends over what panakeke means. Fair enough. Case. Very nice joke, Fred. Very nice. So we're almost done with the points. So just a massive thank you again for everyone who came along, and a reminder: stay safe in these times. Support one another. It's very easy to get grumpy. I've had a few grumpy days, that's for sure. And just enjoy the time that we have at home as much as you can, because soon we'll be back at school and it'll be fun. But after a few weeks, I imagine we'll all probably be like, oh man, I can't wait for school to end. But yeah, watch out for one another. Stay happy, stay good. Power through. We're almost there, Almost there.
Wow.
Fingers crossed. Stay hopeful. Hope is the main thing,
You could honestly be an inspirational speaker, Angus.
Oh, Matt, you are an inspirational speaker.
Since when?
Forever.
Oh, fun. Thank you.
Ooh. I gotta get some food after this. I'm starving.
Oh, have you not had any dinner, Angus?
No. So, Matt, I've got a question for you.
Yep.
Favourite movies?
Favourite movies?
Or favourite movie?
Favourite movie? Favourite movie of all time? Oh, okay. I've got an answer for you there, Angus.
Go on.
Chicken Run. Chicken Run.
Chicken Run?
Oh, it's a classic.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure, Angus.
Oh, righto. Fair enough.
What's your favourite?
Oh, I'm a massive fan of Star Wars. They are the best movies of all time.
Yeah, okay, we've heard.
Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. But also, my favourite movie of all time is Lion King. That will reign supreme forever.
Okay.
Do you want top 5? Yes, please, Lauren. We would like top 5 if that's all
We would love top 5.
It looks like they're making little asterisks for who got what. They're marking out at the moment their tops. It should be about another 2-3 minutes, guys, and then we'll...
Oh, no. It might be even sooner than that, Angus.
Oh, really?
So, they're coming in, but in the other order. We'll probably do 5th to 1st.
Brilliant. So, do you want to just do the top 5 when we finish? What happened to the plant in math class? It grew square roots. Jacob, that is a very good movie.
That's great. I like that. That's clever. Okay. So, just doing a quick check on this, Angus.
Yep.
We have our results.
Results time! Okay.
Our results.
Okay.
So, name the top 5.
Let's get the drum roll going.
Fifth place is... Okay. So, just doing a quick check on this, Angus. Sorry. This is joint 5th place.
Joint 5th place. Here we go.
Goes to the Pillar Men.
The Pillar Men.
Pillar Men.
And?
There's 2 others in 5th place.
Oh, there's 2 others in 5th place.
Hugo Boss.
Hugo Boss, the Pillar Men, and
the Far Qs.
The Far Qs. Well done. Round of applause.
All right. Then in joint 4th, might actually be considered 3rd place. I think 3rd place. We have...
No, in 4th or what?
In 3rd.
In 3rd. What about 4th, Matt?
Well, maybe we'll call the last ones in 4th.
Okay, brilliant.
We've got the Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four, well done.
Fantastic Four. And Lucky Leonards.
Lucky Lennons, well done.
Not Lemon, sorry, Leonards.
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 Well done, the lucky Leonards. Love to see it, lucky Leonards.
And then there's quite a step up. So that was 38. Those first, the three that were in fourth place had 38 points. We'll just remind ourselves that was the Pillar Men, Hugo Boss, and the Far Qs. And then the two in third place on 39 points, Fantastic Four and the Lucky Leonards. Then we had two in second place.
Two in second place. Here we go.
That's all the way up to 43 points, so
Ooh.
doing a lot better.
Yep.
Legends in green.
Legends in green.
And doing our best.
Doing our best. Nice,
They
guys.
really did their best tonight.
Our runners up for this evening.
But only one team won. Can we get a quick drum roll, please? Teletubbies. The Teletubbies.
The Teletubbies.
With 45 points. Go the Teletubbies.
Well done, the Teletubbies. Well
Just
done.
try and find your email. See if we can work out who this might be.
Winners for today.
But congratulations anyway to the Teletubbies.
Points are out of 55. By the way, that's the maximum amount of points any team could have got.
So they did, yeah, very well.
Let's see. I'm sure we'll get a comment in the chat for who came first.
I'll try and do the...
Nero Lee. I think she may have been in the first. How many overall points did the Pillarmen get? I want to tell the rest of them.
38 points.
So the Pillarmen got 38 points. Well done, guys. I'm sure we'll get a comment in the chat for who came first. Man, I have a high voice.
Yeah, I think that might be the stream, not you.
I hope so.
Oh. Lisa, Richard and team, I think. Or Lisa and Richard, maybe.
Well done. Well done, Lisa and Richard.
Good job. All right, we might end the stream there. So thank you, everyone, for listening in.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, right. See you all.
We've got a bit of a delay, so we can't end the stream just yet.
Okay, we'll just say something funny.
Hold on. Stop streaming. Adios, mi amigos.
Good night.